If you are using Wi-Fi on your phone right now, you have this understated 1930s Austrian-American Hollywood actress to thank, coined as the most beautiful actress in the world at the time. This is Hedy Lamarr. And although the public generally touted her as just a pretty face, she was actually incredibly intelligent and secretly way ahead of her time, unexpectedly being the inventor and patent holder of a secret communication system that used the frequency hopping spread spectrum to guide radio-controlled torpedoes, making them resistant to jamming during World War II. Her invention was actually inspired by mapping piano keys to radio channels so a transmitter could hop frequencies in unison, creating the blueprint for today's Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. She did this in partnership with composer George Antheil, but was the chief pioneer of this idea. What's crazy is that when Hedy initially introduced her invention to the Navy in the early 1940s, they completely rejected her, saying she's just an actress, and told her that the best way she could support the US military was through her beauty by helping them sell war bonds as a type of showgirl instead. And funny enough, she did. She sold over $25 million worth of bonds for the government, which is valued at about $343 million today, which is wild, but she was even barely thanked for that effort at the time. And to add insult to injury, they ended up also seizing the patent from her in 1942, citing that it was the property of an enemy alien because she wasn't an American yet at the time. It wasn't until decades later during the Cuban Missile Crisis that she learned that her invention was actually being used in real life by the Navy, who had initially rejected her, and she never got paid by them. But fast forward to today, and her invention has been used as the basis for secure Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and a lot of the tech used in the military for advanced radio systems to prevent tracking. It's estimated that the market value of her invention is $30 billion, and she was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 2014, over a decade after she passed. I think Hedy's story is a great example of how true talent and greatness sometimes can go unrecognized because of perceived limitations in society, only because of someone's appearance, gender, background, or occupation. But I was so inspired by Hedy's story that I created this art piece, this portrait based on her. All the explanation of the details and inspiration behind the piece can be found on my website, and you can also purchase it as well if you'd like. I hope you were inspired by her story just as much as I was, because she was truly an incredible human being.